Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. We're live back on FS22. How's everybody doing tonight? I can't get my live to pop up so I can see everybody. Rusty, what's up, bud? Towboat Fish, how are you doing? Oh, come on. Catch up already, phone. I'm trying to get so I can see the live chat here, everybody. Hold on. My technical difficulties here. Otherwise, I can only see it on the TV, and that's just not going to work very well. Come on. Alright, we're going to revert to shutting off, turning it back on. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome in, you 5 awesome people. Rooster's Farm says, "What's up, Rusty?" Not much, Rooster. Not much. Just thought I'd chill for a little bit here on FS22. Alright, I'm going to have to break down here. Turn this thing on, and I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to do it with my phone. Keep it simple, but my phone's not wanting to cooperate. So give me a minute here, everybody, as I get my laptop fired all the way up. See which one responds quicker. Yeah, so I just decided to come back here to FS22, kind of show off this Pioneer challenge that I created back in FS22 on this great map called Alone in the World. Watching Rusty and winding down for bed, that's what I'm getting ready to do too. I technically probably could just go to bed, but I wanted to play this game. Oh, great, and my laptop doesn't got much battery. This is just working just swell. Give me my live stream. There it is, finally. Okay, we're gonna shut this thing down. Give me my live stream. Mute myself there so you don't all hear my stupid voice in an echo. Close that. Shut this thing down. Shut it down. Just shut it down. Oh, what do we got here? We got Towboat Fish, Rooster's Farm. That's really about it, but we got 8 people watching. How is everybody? I just decided to come on here, chillax a little bit on back on FS22 on this game save. Looks like we're full. Oh yeah, I know already. Just drop it. Let me drop it. No, Rooster. I'm kind of at the point with all my challenges, Rooster, that I gotta think and contemplate too hard. So, this late at night, I just didn't want to be sitting there trying to figure out what am I gonna do? What am I gonna buy? This way, I already have everything right here. I don't really gotta think too much. I beat this challenge. It's late. But I also wanted to go live because I feel like I haven't been very active. I've been busy in real life, let's say. Busy. I kind of had a short weekend with FS because my because my wife was off work, and it was also our 25th wedding anniversary yesterday. So I've been gone from, yeah, just been gone from the game since basically Saturday. I haven't even created any video or started to record anything for another episode. Thanks, Rooster. Yeah. 25 great years. And I'm not even sure where I've been taking this straw. I should look. I might be want to take my straw to my farm production thingy. See, do we got any straw in there? Oh yeah, we do. It's been a long day in the shipyard working 12s. Ooh. I bet. Do I have a... Oh, I have a grass dryer changing to hay. But do I have a fermenting silo? I don't think so. I think I just got the farm production mod. I think I just got the farm production mod, and there's what two chicken pastures look like when you put them on top of each other. You got the feed bunk on one side and a feed bunk on the other side. Two chicken pastures put on top of each other. So if I stopped talking, I fell asleep. Jack Sarge, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, Tobo, hold on a minute. I'd have to speed up time, but maybe we could... Oh, this is an eerie little place in here. Eerie little place in here. The boogeyman might find me. Ah! Let's see. I don't see anything. It's daylight. Not gonna scare me now. Oh, Rooster's Farm. You've been gone for a while. Haven't you, Rooster's Farm? There was some, like, decorative rocks in FS22. And I like to build caves with them. So that's a cave built with rocks. That was my first cave. That was like my second cave. My first cave was on Jack Sarge's nifty gameplay on No Man's Land. Called the Banished Adventures. I did his Banished Adventures thingy on No Man's Land and created my first cave. Had a lot of fun with it. I think I scared a couple of people. Might have woke up Towboat a couple of times. He might have boo-booed in his pants even. This was a fun map and challenge to play, cutting all that grass, right? Oh yeah, this I really like this map. And then I see those people on PC got this Survival 4X map. in the mod hub the other day, and I'm like, God, that kind of looks okay. I like the pictures of the mod description in the mod hub. I thought, God, too bad that wasn't for console too. It looked pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. You all would know before me that play on PC, but a map called Survival. I got some. Hey, FS Farmer, you've never seen this game save either, my friend. You've never seen the other new things I did in FS22 with decorative rocks. I built caves. I had fun building caves. I got a cave on this game save here that I built with rocks. Let's show you my cave here. Let's get down to this other end of the field here. You can see the cave peeking out beside the tree there ahead of us. It's peeking out beside the tree. Get down here to the end of this windrow, and I'll put the drone out the door. Here's my cave. If you started 10 minutes earlier, I would have raided here. Oh, sorry, FS Farmer. I was, yeah, setting up, typing. There's my cave. My cave. My second cave in FS22. My first cave was on No Man's Land. You'd have to go check that out on my playlist called Banished Adventure. You can even go in it, FS Farmer. See, you can even go in it too. I'll let my tractor run there for a minute. I can even go in it. You could even make them big enough to where you could drive in them. See, I even got a shed. I got a shed in this one. Ooh. Artemis, welcome. Yep, the new Survival 4X is cool. Hey, Rusty, do you still have the cave safe? Even... No, I don't think I have that one. I wish I kind of did, Jack, but I think I had to delete it. I think I even just noticed tonight that I deleted my Calmsden Farm gameplay that I had almost 400 hours on. I couldn't believe I deleted it, but I remember now that I did. I'm like, what am I keeping this for? I had deleted it, and now I wish I wouldn't have. Because I did occasionally like going back to that. That was kind of one of the first gameplays where I got really into decorating things. Was back on Calmsden Farm. We can go on a little tour here too, everybody. I could show you what I've done here. Shut off some of these little icon things so they're not floating all over the place. Interactive zone markers. Let's shut them off. Make it a little bit better for you. We'll take a look at what we got over here at the farm. So yeah, this was the Pioneer Challenge I created back in FS22 on this kind of no man's land map called Alone in the World. It never did get an update, but it did work with the map did work. There was just some floating tree issues and some uneven ground issues, and wasn't anything groundbreaking, but we were able to play on it. Murphy77327 just became a sponsor. Well, thank you, Murphy. Thank you. Thank you, Murphy. Alright, let's put this in the silo here for now. I can move it around whenever I want to move it around. We'll put it in here though. So this Pioneer Challenge, we had to start with a house. We got to start with a house, a silo, and the old barn here on this map, which is this barn in front of my tractor is the barn that is a part of the map. And a few of those decorations on the outside of this barn right now are a part of that barn on the map when you play the map. And then there's decorations on the inside here too. It's a really kind of a neat barn, just because it's got all these decorations in it. Some of my equipment in there too. But that's what you started with, and then you started with this plot of land. So I had a different house, if I remember right, when I started. Or maybe I started with that house. I can't remember. For some reason I want to say I had a different house, and then I later upgraded to this house here. I just can't remember now, but yeah, I'd have a house, a silo, and then this barn here, and then you had to have a field of vines. That's what you had to start with. I don't remember the money or anything like that, but everything else you can see here was earned later and then placed down or purchased equipment wise. But let's go down here at the bottom of the map and we'll start there. We'll just start down here at the bottom of the map and kind of take you around. We could do this a little, let's do this a little quicker. Let's stop the tractor. Let's go here. Yeah, you had to start with a little vineyard tractor too. That's right, Jack. Let's see. Where's it at? I think it's over here. What's this? Yep, that's what I want. Let's reset that. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Well, that'll work. So here is the store area. So down here was the main like sell point area for the map. So you had the animal dealer right here, and you had your store workshop area right in that squared off yellow marker area. And then you had a very small store purchase area where the truck reset to right there. This area right here was the sell point. And then there's an area in front of the bale shed right here that's a sell point area. And then you can go out here on the dock, which now because of camera collision I can't, well, there it goes. Then you had a sell point area right here, I think I remember the start of this. Davy's Farming, welcome. Didn't Towboat mow the whole... He did mow the whole island. I don't remember what he used, but yeah. He fell for our trick. He was, what do you want to say? Oh, and then here is another point on the map right there. Like a biomass plant area or something. I can't remember what they called it. He was peer pressured, let's say. He was peer pressured into mowing the whole map. Okay, Dust Bunny, will do. She went to bed. She was pretty sore. So I put in a sell everything point here. And a forage dealer point as well. So the forage dealer point is the one I drove over the top of. And then here is the sell everything point in front of the containers. And then up here kind of is the farm area. Had a little tractor but cheated and had a mower that was edited. There's one of our cow pastures and our manure plant. And I had a little bio-industry area right here. Little construction bio-industry business right here. You can see more decorations. I love my decorations. Cavalier Roy's farm production mod right there. This mod just came to FS25 not long ago. This was a great one in 22. Omatana's little apple orchard thingy. Right there. Then we got a grain mill. Grain mill right there. And then we got the farmyard. And a market stall stand right there. My favorite farmyard's coming up though. This was the starting farmyard, what it turned into. A bunch of greenhouses. I turned out towards the end of FS22 really liking these greenhouses that I used in this challenge here. They really produced really well. Besides the fact that our friend, I think it was Jack Sarge or Milk That Hen, clued us in that they were dirt cheap. So it really worked out for this challenge. John Brock, welcome my friend. And then of course most of you already saw in this challenge then I built a cave. So I built a cave right up here. In FS22 there was decorative rocks, big decorative rocks. So if you laid them on top of each other you could build yourself caves. And if you did it right you could set things inside your cave. Like there you saw, I have a shed right there inside my cave. But that's just one of my caves. I had a really cool kind of cave on No Man's Land. Over here we have a slurry yard. Okay, and then if we go back this way, we'll show you where my apple orchard was. My little apple orchard was over here. Nothing too fancy, just the apple orchards. And I had another grain mill. But one of my favorite parts is coming up. I had bought my second farm in the challenge, and you had to buy, if I remember right, you had to buy a second plot somewhere and then build a second farm. Oh, I just love my farms on side hills. So here comes my farm build on a very difficult side hill on Alone in the World. And I built a lot of this in the live stream over here. Again, thank you to all those that watched that live stream, because I was pretty tedious. Well, here's the start of it. We'll go up here by the house. House is up here on the left with the little shed. Rusty, just face it. You, sir, could build a farm on a melting iceberg and it would turn out fabulous. Thanks, that's funny. Then we have a barn up here. Another old barn. And we got some cows. Some cows right there, with some decorations in and around their little cattle pen. And then up here we got some pigs. I'll do a drone flyover of this area too, so you can get a better feel for the layout. We got some pigs right there. One of the latest additions was this shed right there. Put that shed there. Kind of go back down here. Back around here up above the house in the backyard with some chickens. But what I really liked about this was kind of the roundabout feel to it, kind of. If we go down here, then we got our sheep right here. Wrap around, go back up the farmyard, then you got the cows, and back up towards the house. But let's go like this, and you get a better feel for the way it looks. Let me see about zooming. Can we zoom out any further? Not really, because of where I'm parked at and where I'm looking. Oh, and then I did this backyard edition here with the little lake. Got the boat down there. Little sandy beach area up behind the house. That is the farm on the side hill right there. And then one of the last builds in this challenge was the transportation company. So if we go back this way, we'll come out. I'm going to bed for some sleep. Alright, John, we'll see you later. Come back around by the slurry yard. I mean, my farm is okay, but Rusty is better than me. Thanks, Davey. We'll go this way. I'm a big old transportation company over here. I can't remember what else we even got up here, but kind of decorated it out. Basically leveled the ground and put this stuff over here. I don't remember what this is, though. This is the mixing mill or whatever. This place in FS22 makes like instant TMR, if I remember right. You just activate it if you have the product in there, and you got TMR right away after you activate the production. A big old trucking company. Decorations everywhere. Nothing real too fancy. Now you can get back to picking up straw. Yeah, that's kind of the basic tour. And then in the PDA then the PDA we owned I owned these 5 squares right there. I didn't get these bought yet. Started with this one right here, number 2, and then I believe we bought, what did I buy next? Can't remember which one of these I bought next. I think I bought 7, but anyway. That's one of the best tours I've seen in a while. Thanks, FS Farmer. Of course, I don't know if I gave you the drone look over here, though, did I? We got to get back to the tractor anyway. Let's go over here. We'll just drive on around here. This will work. We can give you the drone look over here then. Here was kind of the construction bio-industry plant. Lots of decorations in here. And then kind of the farm area. Farm production area, kind of all in one. That was kind of the concept of the challenge, was you had a farm, but you also wanted, it's kind of like the one tile challenge in a way, but you could use any land. But that's that layout really. I don't know, it was a fun challenge. I had a lot of fun with this one. One of my favorite challenges they created in 22. Probably not my most favorite of the ones they created in 22, but it was one of my favorites. I always get asked which one was my favorite. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I had a lot of fun with the breakfast challenge on Silver Eagles map on 22 called Split Mountain Ranch. I really enjoyed my layout on Split Mountain Ranch. Kind of wish I wouldn't have deleted that one, but I did delete it. Alright, oh, it's probably sitting over at the silo yet, ain't it? Great stuff. It's late here, so gotta go. Alright, FS Farmer, we'll see you, my friend. Yeah, I won't be on very long either. I just wanted to hop on, kind of just mess around on here, show people another one of my old game saves. So we've had a bunch of new viewers lately, so this way give them something to go back and watch. This weekend I gotta work, but I only gotta work till noon on Saturday, so I hope I should be able to get another episode of my fun play on New Hope on 25. Get another episode of that all recorded. But I had a lot of fun with like this challenge in 22. Trying to think. I would probably say the off-grid dairy challenges was one of my all-time favorites in 22. The off-grid dairy challenge in 22 was on Osada. Lisa, welcome. Hello. Mr. Maddie, welcome. Hello. How are you? Nacho Cast, welcome. Oh, a Rex raid. Ooh, I missed that notification. Well, thanks, Wranglersaurus Rex, my friend. We just did a map tour of what I did here on this map called Alone in the World in 22. This map in 22 is kind of like a no man's land, or like a calm lands. Depends on what map you're familiar with, but a lot of people are familiar with no man's land. So this map is kind of like a no man's land gameplay. I really liked it. I actually ended up liking this map a whole lot more than I thought I would. It was a map I really was turning away from at first on what I wanted to do on it, or if I wanted to do anything on this map, and ended up creating the Pioneer Challenge in 22 on it and had a lot of fun with it. And then a lot of other content creators I'm friends with took on the challenge too, and it was fun to watch them do their style on this challenge on this map. Yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for everybody. Wranglersaurus Rex, my friend. Thank you. Coyote Dreams, thank you for popping in. And Nacho Cast and Lisa and everybody else lurking, thank you. All you new lurkers, we can go on a fast tour. I like giving tours because we're really not here, for any kind of goal. We're just here to kind of have fun. I have challenges on 25 I should be working on, but it's late and I didn't want to work my brain too hard, so thought I'd come over here, show a lot of my new viewers my old game saves and what creativity I had behind them. Like up ahead here, there was mods in 22 you could build caves with. So I built a cave. Right, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Here's a cave. I built a cave with some of the decorative rocks in 22. And my cave's even got a shed in it. Camera collision here, everybody, so just beware, but I should be able to get in here very carefully and you can see the shed. The shed is hiding down there, but there's a shed in the cave. This was like my second cave I built in 22. My first one was on No Man's Land. You can see it in my playlist called Banished Adventures, or Banishment, or something like that. It was on No Man's Land. You go to the first farm over here. This farm area over here was kind of the start of the challenge, but everything that is here now is what I earned in progression through the challenge. As you only started with the old barn here in the middle, a house and a silo, and a vineyard tractor. And I think, where is my vineyard tractor? Did I sell my vineyard tractor yet? I think I might have sold my vineyard tractor. Oh no, it's right here. My starting tractor was right here. We couldn't sell it, if I remember right. It's got 47.3 hours on it. We had to choose a tractor from the Antonio Carrero pack. Now that kind of rings a bell. Or that was the suggested starting piece of equipment. You didn't have to if you didn't want to, but several people did if they had the DLC to do so. And this tractor's got 23.5 hours on it. As that's unloading though, the other farm is over here. Why that unloads really quick. We'll just fly over here for anybody potentially new watching. This was the second farm over here on a side hill. We got a little beach area behind the house with some small decorations. And then here's the house and a small shed, another old barn. Got some chickens up behind them. And then some pigs right there. Another shed here. Some cows right there. Some sheep down here. But this farm over here was built on a side hill. This is on a side hill, so that's why it looks like it's got like plateau areas to it. It's my favorite farmyard on this game save. I just like the layout, the creativity behind the layout. And thank you for the sub, Mr. Matty. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then we'll fly this way too real quick. For anybody else still here. Ronnie, welcome. Thanks for the member chat, Ronnie. And then we got my like headquarters for trucking company over here. Got the transportation office right there and the break area for all the truckers right there. Well, we got towards the end of FS22, I really started liking modded buildings by a modder named as this, which you've seen a lot of mods, building mods in 25 by this author. And he or she, or they, whoever, has been getting tons of updates to the all platforms mods on their buildings. But this building right here was by this mod author called Icus. Just really like his buildings, and this was one of them. So I wanted to use it, so I built myself a trucking company over here. That was that. I mean, nothing really too fancy about it. Just depends on, you know, the amount of decorations you like, I guess. Some people like decorations, thinks it's spectacular. That's just the minimal amount of decorations I've ever done. I do far more than that. Oh, Ronnie, how kind-hearted of a man are you? Thank you, Ronnie, for the super chat, my friend. You can drop the donuts in the chat, everybody, for our friend Ronnie for showing a little super chat support to the channel. He has tons of really nice buildings. I'm going to be using them almost exclusively in a series. Right, Nacho? He has some really good ones. And they're all getting updates. But the PDA to this map, everybody, isn't very... There ain't much to it. Here's the PDA. This was not a normal size map in 22. It was a smaller map. So it's only got 9 plots of land. And I own 5 of them. Timbo, welcome, my friend. How are you? Oh, geez. And then Ronnie gifts a membership, too. Thank you, Ronnie, for gifting a membership. Appreciate that, my friend. Vader756, welcome to the live stream, Vader. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Appreciate the support. Don't be shy, everybody. I love to talk, so the more you make me talk, the easier it is for you to stay awake. I love FS, let's put it that way. I just don't get near as time to play FS as I used to. But I do create a lot of challenges and share them in my Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges. Well, hello to you too, Vader. Let's pick up some more straw. Gotta get this straw picked up. Okay, I don't think my front is sitting exactly right. There we go. You probably taught me more about FS than anybody, buddy. Oh, I kind of remember the first time I popped into your chat. You were just like me here tonight, Nacho. It's like, hey. You said, hey, Rusty, I gotta show you something. That's when you showed me your racetrack you built on Elm Creek. The biggest and craziest build I've ever seen for a racetrack in Farming Simulator. I gotta go, but I thought I would stop by and say hi. But bye, had a good time playing 22. Alright, Vader, we'll see you, my friend. Yeah, sorry for those that might not be too pleased with 22. I just didn't want to rack the brain too much tonight. So thought just come back here and relax on 22, as all my game saves on 25, I gotta think about what I'm doing too much. Because I'm either watching my money or planning ahead or who knows what. Trying to figure out if I really need to buy that piece of equipment. Here I don't really matter what I do. Just hop on, say hi to all our wonderful friends in the community. Show you some of my past game saves or favorite game saves. There's nothing wrong with revisiting 22. It's a great version. Right, Dust Bunny? You'll probably sometime visit 19 again, too. I got a couple other game saves on 19 I haven't taken anybody to for a long time, and that's not Mercury Farms. It would be a couple other game saves. One on No Man's Land and one on Fellsbrunn. But I'm still currently doing a lot on 25. I got my Slot Contractor series on Silver Run Forest, which is a Let's Play. Got my one tile challenge game save on Calmlands, my version to Zorch Farming's one tile challenge. Still got that to finish. I also have my Can You Survive 25 game save yet, which that will last to the life of the next farming simulator. That's on Riverbend Springs. I haven't been on that game save for a while. Got my challenge on Riverview Farm by Cavalier Roy, the investment challenge game save. Still got that one to work on. And I got my early access series on 25 I've been working on for members, which will then go public to everybody later. That has started, and that's been a recorded series. I think it's looking at about episode 5, I think, will be next. Something like that. So I got a lot of content in 25 I've been working on. The biggest problem is just finding all the time to do everything. And I do have a multiplayer that, man, we need to get to, but I've had a lot of things going on personally that's kind of brainwashed me. Not brainwashed me, but got my mind on some other things that are really important in life right now. And just not saying I don't want to do multiplayer, just haven't been on it for so long that I'm thinking about when I get the chance having Josh set that up to just continually run, and then people that are a part of my community can just get on there and play that game save whenever they want. Which is what I'm highly considering on doing. But real life has been pretty busy lately too, which a few of you know, but now most of you will know. Yesterday was my wife and I's 25th wedding anniversary. So I've been spending quite a bit of time home life last few days, and then yesterday especially. And I also here in just about what 2.5 weeks. Thanks, Lisa. 2.5 weeks from now, I'll be really busy for about 10 days. I am the president of our local county ag society, which some people, depending on where you're located, might know that, better known as a fair board. So wherever you live in the world, at least in like the United States, I don't know how it works in different places across the pond, but we all have what they call county fair boards. And county fair boards, where you live, are the organization that puts together and organizes and hosts a county fair where all of the kids in your county can go to and show their 4-H livestock, and you have a carnival and a parade and wherever else you do. Well, I am the president of our county fair board this year, and so I have a lot of responsibilities coming up in about 2.5 weeks. I've been on our county fair board since I think the year 2007. Our county fair here in Nebraska is 5 days, technically 6. Starts on a Saturday and ends on a Wednesday, but technically doesn't end until about noon on Thursday. But the only thing that occurs on Thursday is 4-H livestock sales. Farmer Donkey, welcome, my friend. So, I know Farmer Donkey is doing it, I believe. I don't remember who else is, but our friend, I think it was Tennessee Farmer, came up with a challenge called the Pioneer Challenge on the map called New Hope in FS25. Well, he asked if he could put a spin on my Pioneer Challenge from 22 and bring it to 25, and I said, sure, go for it. So that's where he got the Pioneer Challenge idea from, everybody, is this challenge right here that I did on 22. Alright, so we got all that straw picked up from that field too, so we can put this back in the shed then. Or back over here out of the way. Oh, Dust Bunny, I got a treat for you. I just saw something. I haven't done it forever. I haven't done it forever. Okay, let's drop that right there. Let's just set this right over here for right now. We'll put the tractor right over here for right now. Chance, hold on, Chance. This is for Dust Bunny. And all you other people here watching too. Let's go for a trot for a minute. We'll go up to the other farm. Good old chance. See, now I think I can get a really far away view. You can really get a good view of this other farmyard then. Oh, I've been lurking for a while, Lady Dust Bunny. Oh yeah, Jack Sarge is here. Chance loves to go out for a gallop now and again, right? My favorite farm. This is almost one of my favorite farms of all I've ever done in FS so far. Almost one of my favorites. Whoa! Let's watch out for the shed there, Rusty. Come on. We don't want to knock the horse out. Whoa, slow down. It's good to see you, Mr. Jack. It's been a very long time, sir. So happy to see you again. How is the missus? It's been a while since Chance has been out of his paddock. He's wanting to run like the wind, right? He's been wanting to run like the wind. Just about to head down to the beach to walk the dog. We are doing fine. Cool, Jack. Good to hear you guys are doing well. We're doing great too. We had an awesome 25th wedding anniversary yesterday. We went out of town about an hour away from home. Had a late lunch at a place called the District Table and Tap. And then we spent the afternoon test driving new cars. And then we had supper at a place called 411, the 411 Restaurant and Lounge. Amazing food. We had never been to either one of those two places we ate at yesterday. And the food was fantabulous. And then on our way home, we took a little detour, went to a place called Petersburg, Nebraska, which I know most of you know that I used to live there. I lived there, I should say we lived there, when I was a station deputy for the county I live in, and my station location was Petersburg, Nebraska. Well, at the end of FS22, and more so the beginning of FS25, a modder created a map in FS22 called Petersburg, and it's like a one-to-one replication of the place of Petersburg, Nebraska. It's actually on all platforms. Anybody can play it. So we went up there before we came home, and it's carnival days. So one of the biggest carnivals in our state. It was there yesterday and tonight, and so we went up there and had a piece of pie at the Legion Club, and talked to several people that we knew. I remember you showing us the map, Petersburg. Yeah. We get old Chance back to the farm now. He's had a good ride. Been lots of good looking new mods come to the mod hub too. So the countryside farms or whatever, the map that came out today, the countryside lands, is that completely new, or is that's not a remake, is it? Anybody that's been playing for a long time know? Is that a completely new one? It came out by Grimlock. The Chamberg Valley one, or whatever it's called, I knew that came out in 22 if I remember right, but it came out I believe towards the end of 22. Got some great maps for FS. Right? It is. So is the Countryside Lands that came out today, is it a pretty good looking map? I was just trying to remember if it was a conversion or not. I don't think it is, but I remember some map called Countryside or Country something in FS22, but I believe it was by ER Shaba, not Grimlock. The one that came out by Grimlock today, Davies, is it a good looking map? I'm sure Chamberg, or however you pronounce that is, that came out today too, that by ER Shaba, I'm sure that's a good looking map. Looks like it. There. Let Chance back in. Where's my truck at? My truck's over here. What do we got in the truck? Yeah, ER Shaba made Calmlands too, yep. Chance said to tell thank you. Well, thanks, Dust Bunny. Let's see what product I got. Do I got really any kind of product? We got a bunch of straw. We need to move some of that straw. Let's go get my trailer. cut a lot of trees on this map. I don't even know how many trees I actually did. It wasn't a tremendous amount, but cut a good portion. Looks like 204 maybe. Oh, 264 trees I cut down on this game save. Only picked up 5 of the 10 collectibles. 180 hours played, 3 years. Yeah, 264 is a good chunk. I think my trailer's in this first bay right here. Yeah, it's right there. We're gonna have to go around, see if we can back up into it. If I remember right, it kind of likes to collide with the trailer a little bit, this truck. Oh, there we go. Not with that trailer, it doesn't seem like. Oh, shoot. Thought I was hooked up. Still not hooked up. There we go. Now we're hooked up. Now we can go get our straw. I'm gonna guess that a lot of you probably tried that survival map yesterday on PC. Probably trying to see what it looked like, how it felt. We'll get some of this here. Thanks everybody for tuning into the live stream tonight. Not real big progress. But that's not what I was aiming for. We was aiming for just saying hello. I'm still here. Still gonna continue playing FS. Let's go with that for now. But in about 2.5 weeks or so, you will see a big break from me. But everybody will have a video to watch, though, because the new series will be going public. So the members have, well, I should say, the members, some of the members probably will have already watched most of it, but everybody will get to see it now. I'm still waiting for that really wow map for myself for FS25. I'm really looking for that wow map. I really want to find a wow map to do something on, and I'm leaning towards my survival farm concept that I did when I started my channel way back in FS19. Mr. Rusty, I tell all my content creators, of which you are one, to never give up. Don't let anyone ever discourage you from doing what you enjoy. Thanks, Dust Bunny. Appreciate that. Alright, everybody. Who wants to do a little Rusty Money raid? Would y'all join me for a little bit with the Rusty Money raid, as 5 a.m. does come pretty quick. This is a shorter live stream, but I wanted to say hello, let my laptop kick on there so I actually can get it set up to do the Rusty raid. As I didn't have my laptop on, I shut it off. I was just watching the chat by my phone. So let my laptop catch up there a minute. I would love to join the Rusty raid. Cool, we'll be doing it here in just a few minutes. As soon as I get my laptop to finish loading up here, so I can go edit my live stream. Get my truck back in my shed. I've seen our friend Big Daddy Dave's been putting out the notices for the interviews again, which is cool because I love listening to those interviews of everybody. Okay. And I seen one of them that's coming up as Rabid Rob. Hopefully I haven't missed that one yet. Maybe I did. If I did, I apologize to everybody that was there to see it. I'll have to go back and watch it. Hopefully I didn't miss it yet, though. Because I don't remember what day his was. Alright, let's go to videos. Oh, really? So I did miss it. Darn it. I'll have to go back and listen to it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oops. Oops. How about we'll go to this one here. If he's still live, she's probably still be live. Should be anyway. Okay, let's go back to here. Mute that. Mr. Nachos, I watched Mr. Nachos, that was good. Kid 6473, welcome my friend. Welcome. Alright, let's shut the door. Shut the door here. Oh. I gotta remember, Dust Bunny's watching. That's what reminds me. That's what reminds me to do this. Unhook your stuff, everybody. Before you exit, at least on console. As back on FS22, I discovered a mod conflict that dealt with leaving pieces of your equipment attached when you exited, and there was a mod that would only load your game to 80%. And I'm probably even using that mod right now. I could show you which one that one was. If I could figure out where I got it. Might not actually have it. I'd be surprised. Let's see. Do I got it? I could show you which one that is. Oh, no, I don't, because I got the other one. I think. Let's see, though. Yeah. So in FS22, there was a mod that was similar to this one right here. But it was called Drawbar. Drawbar by Anton. If you left the drawbar attached to a tractor and a forage wagon when you exited the game save and went back and loaded back in, your game would only load to 80%. I created a video about it actually to show how it worked. Okay, now I want to, let's see, we need to go this direction, and we need to, we need to get the truck, the other truck, I think. Let's see, that other truck is at the other farm. Oh, it is Farmer Donkey, but believe me, it is a problem. It is and was a big problem. But it was that mod. Grant, welcome, my friend. Drawbar by Anton. If you left it connected to anything, pretty much, your game would only load to 80%. So welcome in, everybody, as we get ready to conclude the live, because I gotta get up early, or will be up early, and we're gonna go do a Rusty Money raid. So I've got it set to do a Rusty Money raid, so please follow me over and say hello to this very kind YouTube creator that likes to go live and play Farming Simulator. So if you enjoyed tonight's live stream, please drop me a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you over at the Rusty Raid. So thank you, Dust Bunny, Towboat Fish, Artemis, Jack Sarge, Rooster Farms, Lisa, Mr. Matty, Wranglersaurus Rex for the raid. Who else? John, thank you. Farmer Donkey, thank you. Nacho Cast, thank you. Davies Farming, thank you. Vader, thank you. Ronnie, thanks again. Timbo, thank you. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you at the raid, everybody. Have a good one.